Whew, another hard day out in the turkey woods. It's kind of raining a little bit today, but man, you'd think it'd be gobbling. You know, we've had a great season so far. It's really been just a tremendous season. I've killed a few birds this year and been fortunate to be able to get them gobbling. But man, this year it's all been up in the daytime, you know, up in 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock before I even get them to work right. So, you know, sometimes that happens. We had several emails, guys wanting to us to go over a basic use of a mouth call. And so we just want to take a few minutes while we're sitting here on this log, seeing if we can strike one. We're going to take a few minutes and just kind of discuss the proper use of a mouth call. And I think if you go on a turkey hunt, you really need to learn how to use a mouth call for a couple of reasons. One, it frees your hands up for when that gobbler's coming in. Your hands are free. It can be on your shotgun or your bow or whatever you're hunting with. And two, right before the shot, if you're hunting with a shotgun especially, right before the shot, you can do one cluck, or you can make one cluck on your mouth call and get his head up to put a good shot on him. And so I think a mouth call is a very great call to learn to use. And really, they're very simple. Once you get used to the feeling in your mouth, it's just a piece of rubber. All of you know what a mouth call looks like, so we're not going to go over the details of all the mechanics of it. It's just a piece of plastic with a little piece of rubber right there. So we're not going to really take a lot of time to discuss this. What I like to do right before, when I buy a new one, I try to get new mouth calls every year for a couple of reasons. One, I just think it's a little bit more clean. I know it's my own mouth, but I just kind of, when one gets all yellow looking and where you've used it for the past season, I usually just throw all of them away and get new ones. Ain't but about $4, so it ain't really no big deal. But two, I like to bend it just a little bit. When you get one out of the pack, now I've used this one some this year, so it's already bent. I just like to bend them just a little bit. That way you don't get that uneasy feeling when you first put it in your mouth, because they're really straight when they come from the factory. I just like to bend it just a little bit, just so it'll fit the roof of my mouth just a little bit better, makes it a little bit more comfortable. And all you want to do when you put a mouth call in your mouth, of course you put it in your mouth, but is to put it in the roof of your mouth and push up just a little bit with your tongue. Now don't push real hard with your tongue, because you're not going to get a sound out of it, or if there's any sound, it's not going to sound good. So just lay your tongue right against this little piece of diaphragm right here. Just lay it right against it. Now I'm going to go over just 3 simple little calls that I think a beginner should do when they learn to use a mouth call. One is the simple Yelp. Now, a Yelp is when a hen turkey is trying to tell that gobbler where she's at. It's a locator call. When you do it with a mouth call, you want to get, just like with any other calls, a slate call, box call, whatever you're using, you want to make sure you get a good rhythm. Not too fast, not too slow. It's going to sound something like this. Again, put it in the roof of your mouth, and then all you're going to want to do is just kind of say the word chick. All right? Kind of say, it's going to sound something like this. That sounds like an elk cow, don't it? But anyway, what you want to do is you want to get that sound, that chick sound, okay? And listen, don't think that you're going to buy a mouth call today and learn how to use one tomorrow. That usually don't happen. So my recommendation is, don't try to, if you never used a mouth call, keep on working with calls that you're good at when you're hunting. Don't go out there tomorrow and try to turkey hunt with a mouth call if you really don't know how to use one good, because you're going to run every turkey from here to Arizona away. So, practice with it, but just get it in the roof of your mouth and just say the word chick. It's going to say chick, all right? All right. Now, once you get that chick sound, then you want to start going into rhythm. Now, remember, rhythm. The best thing you can do is get some audio or video, some of your turkey hunting videos, and listen to a hen, not listen to a man, but listen to a hen turkey if they got any on video, and try to mimic that sound, okay? And it's going to sound something like this. Again, put it in the roof of your mouth, put your tongue up against the diaphragm, and go. So you're wanting that chick, 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 chick sound, okay? And again, you ain't gonna learn overnight. It takes practice, okay? It takes a lot of practice, but you can get good at it. The second call I want to talk about is the cluck, just a simple cluck. This is a call I like to use when I'm trying to get that gobbler's head up when he's close enough to kill, or right before I start a series of Yelp, I'll do a cluck. A cluck is just letting the gobbler know I'm right here, all right? It sounds something like this. It's just a sharp, all right? So when you put one in your mouth, just kind of do a simple, real sharp. Again, say the word chick. The third call I want to talk about is just a purr. Now, a purr is a contentment call. A purr is what a hen turkey does when she's feeding along. All right, it's a deadly call up in the daytime when you know if it's 10, 11 o'clock. Like right now, it's 15 after 12. So right now would be a good time to be able to do a purr. Do a series of purr and then go into maybe a cluck. Because that's usually what a hen turkey does when she's feeding with a flock or something. All right, so a purr, all you're going to do is put the call in the roof of your mouth and just do a simple brrr. Just kind of do that before you put it in your, just roll your lips, kind of brrr, brrr. All right, it sounds something like this. That's a purr. Okay, and I usually like to do, like when I do a purr, I usually like to do just a little sharp cluck at the end of it, something like this. And that a lot of times can be all it takes to get that gobbler that was silent all morning to get him to gobble. Of course, it ain't working today, but a lot of times it can be very deadly on an old lone gobbler that's looking for a hen up in the daytime. So the three basic I want to talk about is the yelp, and that's the rhythm, the cluck, and the purr. So that's the three basic you want to do on a mouth call. Remember, put it in the roof of your mouth, bend the call just a little bit, put a little pressure on the tongue, say chick, and then as a yelp, just go chick, 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 a rhythm, and the purr, just roll your lips. And like I said, you're not going to be good overnight, but practice with it, and it really becomes natural. And a mouth call is a deadly call. Probably been more gobblers and probably been more turkeys killed with a mouth call than any other call on the market. For the simple reason it frees the hunter's hands up, and he can be able to, to work that bird without making any movement. So, I guess we're going to sit here for another 30 minutes. Quitting time's at 1 o'clock, so we're going to sit here and hopefully maybe strike one. Be like the last one I killed a week ago. I got him in 10 minutes. So, it could happen again. You never know. You just got to go to quitting time. And hopefully that'll help all the YouTube videos. Maybe that'll help you, and we hope that y'all enjoyed this video. So we're going to sit here and maybe we can get one gobbler.